be a sponge, and then bring the juice.
By focusing on your improvement, by focusing on your progress, and eliminating any fixed mindset that you may have and acts of perfectionism, then you encourage your own mastery.
On some level, we do what we want to do 24 hours a day. Now, sometimes it may not seem like that, but if I'm choosing to work instead of sleep, what I'm actually saying is keeping my job is more important than sleeping.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of getting beat. What can I do to get over this hump? So mentally, that's when I kind of put that forefront, like, hey, it's either all or nothing.
I like to put failure in quotations because I don't believe that failure is true failure if you're looking at it with the right mindset.
The truth is, the journey to greatness is hard. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes focus, and every day you have to decide what you value, what you want to pursue, and what you want to achieve. And if you dig deep enough, if you push hard enough, we all have what it takes to be great. Welcome to the Edge of Greatness. Hello and welcome back to the Daily Dose. It is Tuesday, January 24th, and it's time to move on to the next pillar of the 7 pillars of greatness. So, the first pillar obviously stands alone. It's an important pillar. It's the one that I believe is the foundational pillar. The rest of these pillars actually are equal importance. They're not in any particular order. It's just how I present them. So there is something to be said about building that first foundational pillar and then picking a pillar that needs specific attention for you. So as we go through these, make sure you pay attention to the pillars and how you want to apply them, how you want to dive into them. If you need help with some of this, you can always connect with me, email me, and I'll be happy to kind of guide you where to go next. So the second pillar that I'm going to present to you is people. The reason why I put people in the 7 pillars is because nobody makes it to the top alone. Everybody who's ever achieved any level of success in this world has done so because they surrounded themselves with great people. People who aren't afraid to challenge them. People who aren't afraid to tell them the truth. People who aren't afraid to push and prod and get the most out of them. People who support them and don't tear them down for wanting to do things a different way or chase a dream. The people we choose to surround ourselves with is one of the most important things that we can do in life. If you choose to surround yourself with people who want to cheat and cut corners, my guess is you're probably going to go down that path. If you surround yourself with people who are woe is me and negative all the time, there's a good possibility that at some point you're going to feel the same way. You're going to start to think of yourself as being punished all the time, as in the world working against you. But if you surround yourself with people who go the extra mile, do things the right way, believe anything is possible, my bet is you're going to change the way you look at things too. So this group of people, this organizational setup that you are trying to develop in your life, it needs to balance itself. It needs to have a person in there for everything that you're going to try to accomplish. You want to try to find a mentor, somebody who's on the similar path as you, who's a little further ahead, who's willing to share their wisdom. But remember, as a mentee, it's your job to provide value. You can't just suck everything out of the mentor and hope that that's going to work for you. Give back. It's a two-way street. It's a relationship. But having somebody who has more knowledge on the things that you're trying to accomplish in your life is huge. You can lean into them. You can ask for advice. You can learn from their mistakes. You need to have a person in your life who loves you unconditionally. All right, whether that's a parent, a spouse, a child, you need somebody in your life who, when things go wrong, loves you. You need people who can look you in the eye and say, look, man, you're screwing up. Or you need to do something different, and tell it to you straight. Nobody likes being told they're wrong. Nobody likes being told that they can do better. But the truth is, we all need that person. Find somebody who you trust, who you can do that with. And then make sure that the people that you are constantly around fill you with energy. Don't take it away. Don't let them suck it out of you. The people, the most important thing in your life are the people. The people that you choose to include in everything that you do will make or break the level of success that you achieve. And if you look at all of the great people who have accomplished anything, sports, business, entertainment, doesn't matter. They are surrounded by great people. The person that they surround themselves with, they may not reach the level of success as the person that we remember or that we know, but they wouldn't get there without those people. So pay attention to who's in your life. Pay attention to who you surround yourself with. Start to build a community of people that support you and your growth and your aspirations, and watch how your level of success changes. So get on out there. Keep reaching for the stars. Fall flat on your face. But remember, whenever we fall, always get up. Thank you for joining us today on the Edge of Greatness podcast. If you haven't yet, please take a minute now to subscribe and review our show. Join us again next week as we continue to dig deeper into the key components of greatness. The path to greatness is never linear, so remember to keep pursuing greatness no matter what. Keep stretching your abilities, reach for the stars, and fall flat on your face. But remember, no matter what happens, whenever we fall, always get up. Until next time, I'm Charles Schultz, and this was the Edge of Greatness podcast.